Yo, what's up? I'm just kind of organizing my desk here. I was actually at the hardware store getting some PVC pipe, 1/2 inch to be exact, because I need a thin shaft. But yeah, until more people come up and start clicking on, I'll just start organizing some stuff. It's been like months since my last stream, which was about the painting the night figures. And that was so fun. I actually still have all of those in storage. And I also have that amazing flora and fauna landscape that I can use for other diorama projects. So that's going to be fun. Crimson Strider, what's poppin', man? Julian, Fun Place, Deegan, Sage. Oh my god. How's it going, guys? Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Wow, okay, 10 people. What's going on? What's up? I'm a big fan. Oh, thank you, Blue Lightning Plays. I'll periodically look at because I'm using my phone for this. So I'm gonna have to do my work and then look back and talk to you guys. So yeah. I used your T60 power armor for Halloween. Sick. I should have made that one with a walking frame like I did with my T51. But I didn't. Because I lost my hyperfixation on it. So I kind of just just stopped working on it until it was 2023. Then I started working on it again in 2024, and I finally finished it out of desperation to finish it. Okay, yeah. So if anyone missed what I just said, I got this 1/2 inch PVC pipe. It's like 5 feet long. I'm gonna be making a great sword out of it, and I'm gonna try to make it look as accurate as possible to a real great sword. And the reason I'm doing this is because a problem I keep facing with my night duels, which I know you guys are always anticipating, is we always knock each other's helmets off. It always hurts like hell. So I'm trying to make some less hurtful weapons, because I'm not going to hit... Actually, I would. My co-actors know I would hit them in the face with this thing. That's my great sword. But yeah, I'm specifically looking for a big handle like this. I love this. Not to call myself a real knight, but as a self-proclaimed knight, I love long swords, great swords, and giant handles, and of course big cross guards. I just love it. It feels good and it looks good, and it fits me perfectly. Let's see what you guys had to say. Whoops. How do I? What's my favorite costume? I don't think I have one. I think everyone is great that I've made, at least. What is my favorite price? Be more specific. The God of Cardboard. Thank you. No, I have not. Oh, you also built the power armor? That's sick. I have 15 people. Oh, wait, it just shrunk down to 10. Still good. Yeah, so the reason I'm doing the stream, one, to entertain you guys for a little bit. Also, so my analytics keep steady, because I want something for you guys to watch, so I get some more, positive feedback from YouTube Studio. But yeah. So I think my desk is pretty organized for now, so we can actually get to work on this. The thing I am lacking still is space, but whatever. What is this? It is approximately a 10-inch handle, but total it's 13 inches because the pommel's an extra 3. So I guess we could do... What are these? I plan to have my other knight, which is going to be Poland, and I'm playing England in Cardboard Night 6. And I plan to tell him, hey, you can half sword me, which, if you don't know, is this technique, if you can see, where you grab it like this, and you drive the tip of your sword into your opponent like this. And you can do it without gauntlets or protection. If you pinch the blade like this, you won't cut yourself. It's like when you grab the side of a splintery piece of wood, you like clamp it with your hands without touching the side. And I want to be able to do that without hurting my coactor. And I want to be able to do the same when I hammer sword them, like this, which is also a very popular medieval sword technique. I want to be able to do that without hurting my opponent, actually, and without them hurting me. But, you know, I'm clearly in that scenario the most passionate one, so I don't care if I get punched in the face. You know, I feel bad if I punch my co-actor in the face on accident. I'll try to make it look real. We'll do 13. 13 is good. Yeah, it's real good. Okay, so actually, I have some pieces from. Where the hell did I put them? Oh, right here. This is a T, or I forget what this is called, but I'm going to Dremel out the shoulders so then the pipe can go all the way through. I actually learned this from Odin Makes. His friend Zot made one of these and did the same thing. I'm going to Dremel out this, so get ready for some loud noise. And then that will be my cross guard. So I'm actually going to chop off a few inches of this for that. Okay. Yeah, also, I don't need this to be super long because I have to put a dowel rod in the tip of this anyway. So, I'm actually just going to eyeball this. There's my PVC pipe cutters. That's what these are called. Or scissors. Yeah. Okay. Sick. So here's what I have cut off. Now I did that because, like I said, I have a wooden dowel I'm going to put in here. And that will, when I put the wooden dowel in there, can you see that? It will match up the length of my greatsword. And it'll also make it lighter, less painful to be hit with. And also because the sword tapers up, I need a thinner material to stick in there to taper that up. And I can use this cutoff for the crossguard and everything. So I guess I will find a dowel in my dowel collection to use. How do I think of these ideas? Dude, I don't know. They just kind of come to me. Come to me, giggity. I made your Wolverine claws. Sick. Thank you. All right, see ya. Oh, yeah, so thanks for watching. If you're still watching, I appreciate it. I'm going to do... This isn't going to be too long. I'm not going to add the foam because I'm going to make this the surface out of foam. So I'm just going to be building the frame and then probably call this stream quits after that. Because I don't want to steal your guys' Sundays too long. Okay, I guess I'll use this. That fits in there perfectly. I'll add some tape to extend it. Got some of this extra wide duct tape right here I'll use for that. Okay. Oh, whoops. I might need to take off a layer of that. Yes, see that? That is what I was intending. Cool. And then I can cut off some of this as well. But before I do that, I need to Gorilla Glue it in place. Jesus. I'm actually going to remove a little bit more than I need as well. Or can I? I don't think that's an option. just going to carefully apply this Gorilla Glue. And shove it in there. That might be an issue. I overshot the Gorilla Glue, but that's fine. I'll just have it grip on my mat. Yeah, it works. This Gorilla Glue is going to take a long time to cure anyway, so I'm not going to do this the whole entire stream. Okay. Yes, of course I'm going to finish the T51. Don't worry. Yes, I'm still making the T51. Thank you. Thank you, Julian. Appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it now. You're making the Mark 7. Thanks for calling me a genius. Sick. All right, that's cool. I like that. Looks like England is set to lose. No. Well, I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna win. I'm building. Actually, I'm building 2 Boffer swords. Not in this stream probably. I don't know if I'll have the time. But each knight will have a Boffer sword. Both of those knights have long swords. The Polish knight beat Croatia with a longsword. And England initially had a halberd. Oh, stabbed my ceiling. But then that halberd got stripped away, so he used his longsword as a backup and won. The whole point of the series is to show, like, knights winning, not by, like, this is how they fight in movies, and even with historical knights. These are their weapons the whole time. That's not how you fight. Like, it's like using karate. You're not going to use karate in a fight unless your opponent's also using karate and following the rules. Like, maybe like other martial arts and stuff, but like, I call it the Star Wars fighting. Because the Jedi, they just do flips and they don't even hit each other. They hit each other's blades the whole time, and it's so annoying to me. But Star Wars gets the pass because it's cool enough. It's called the rule of cool. So I guess I will chop this off. Right here. I want it to be a little bit less because the foam will actually be taller than the shaft. Because when you stab someone, you don't actually want to stab them. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, that could be thinner, but well, I could actually shave that wood down at least. Okay, now I gotta Dremel the shit out of this so it slides on through. Then I build the cross guard. See if anyone had anything interesting to say. Gypsy Danger. Well, Gypsy Danger is kind of on hold. The whole point of me making him was for that skit for 8,000 subscribers. Also, Admiral, yeah, if you want, go ahead. I didn't actually. I talked about this on the Armor Smiths server. As a matter of fact, not mine. But yeah, feel free to tell people, man. You do what you want. I'd appreciate it all the time. But yeah. Read what I said. Yeah, I read. Admiral, yeah, go ahead. I'd love that. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Admiral. I'd appreciate that a lot. I need to find my Dremel wherever I put it. There's the big boy. Yeah, this is new. See you later, Admiral. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I really do. I like how he called us lads. Where is my outlet? Oh, there it is. This goes there. Or does it? There. See how I did. Okay, looks like we got a little bit more to go. Yeah, we got a lot more to go. Yeah, big time. Ow. If you just joined, we're making a Boffer sword. You see, yes, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. Very perfect. Beautiful. Awesome. Sick. Okay. Cleanup time. Anyone have any questions? Hi, hello, how's it going? Welcome. I was not expecting that. What kind of dark magic am I doing? Well, I'm not really doing any dark magic. I'm just, I'm actually blacksmithing right now. I feel like if you're a part of that Cardboard Armor Smiths Discord, someone to suggest blacksmith as a role, or I guess armorer, swords maker, whatever. But I feel like the blacksmith should be a role. I don't really care about the roles because I got other things that I really need to worry about. But I think it's cool. I like that. I like how we have that on the Armorsmith server. Speaking of, the Cardboard Armorsmith makes cardboard armor as well, but explicitly historical cardboard armor. I do armor and other things, but yeah. Check him out. He's called the Cardboard Armorsmith. We should do a collab sometime. That definitely help out both of our channels. But yeah, we both share Discord and stuff to help people with some more insight or just questions about crafting, things like this as well. So yeah. Now, I'm going to take the shaft we just made. I'm going to take that cross tee we just dremeled the shit out of. Stick that through. And the reason we do this is instead of just cutting this in half and just sticking it through the tee, like see how it'll just stop right there. You know how PVC fittings work. If you just put the handle there, it will break right there. It will crack and break the PVC. So this will last way longer when the shaft is actually through the tee. And I'm going to go somewhere in between these markings. This is the 13-inch mark, so I guess put the tee... Actually, I'll put it right there because I want it to bulge out because that's how longsword handles are. Oh, wow. I love the lightness and flexibility it has. That's awesome. That's sick. I like that. Yes, perfect. I like that. So now I'm going to mark that as well. I knew Boffer weapons would be a good choice because this is something that would take me a very quick time to do, and it's something that you guys won't get completely bored of. That's the only reason I'd actually do streams, just for content to be posted, one, and so you guys can actually watch something entertaining, so you can see the evolution happening in front of you, not have to wait millions of years. That was a very intellectual joke. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Oh, now that I have that marked. Hey, my name's Mark. I'm actually going to continue marking all the way around. That's so I know where to put PVC pipe glue. I got some Gorilla, speaking of glue, I got some Gorilla Glue on my hands. I did not want that to happen, but it happened. That's life. Life sucks. Alright, cool. Yeah. I need PVC pipe. Glue. FYI, this cement is extremely disgusting and nasty. So, you know, do it in a ventilated area, which I do have. We gotta prime this before we do anything else to it, really. We gotta prime the inside of this as well. I'm going to give that just a second to stew in there. How's it going? What's up? Dragon Blaze, Atlas. That's always annoying, yeah. Jeez, that's smart. Yeah, I learned this from a channel called Odin Makes. He makes a lot of props and stuff. I used to watch him a lot back in high school, and his deceased friend actually taught me this. This is my first time making an actual safe Boffer weapon. You can consider all of those weapons over there in the corner of my room Boffer weapons, but they all have like steel shafts and they're just cardboard. They're not made to be safe, but you know, you kind of just hit each other with them anyway. All right, cool. That's pretty good now. We're going to cement this. Then shove this T on. I like to spin it as I put it on because I feel like it helps get the glue on better. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Let that sit for a second. That is wood glue. I also have a bunch of these end caps. One for, oh wait, I guess there is not going to be one on the top, but there's going to be one on the pommel, 2 on the cross guards, and then we're also going to put some chunks of foam. I guess I should have used pool noodles, but I only got EVA foam, but that works. I guess I'll prime this. Oh shit. And while those are getting a little bit more dry, turn that off. Here's the cutoff. I guess I'll also just copy that off of my great sword. What is that? Is about 6 inches. We'll mark that. Actually, I could do the same thing. I could put like 3 inches of PVC pipe here and then do the dowel as well. But the dowel is made out of wood. I don't really want the dowel to break. So I guess we'll just stick with PVC. And also I plan to, this is my first one. I could just make it straight, but since I want to do this something special in this live stream, I'm going to use a heat gun to bend these a little bit more. Just so it gives it some more depth. Yeah, I'll just copy it off. This is, if I haven't stated it already, half-inch PVC pipe. Basically the thinnest version you could get, at least where I got it from, which is Lowe's. Yeah, this is going to be my cross guard. I plan to bend it a little bit with a heat gun. Should I do that now? Or not now? Guess it doesn't really matter. I'll put the end cap on for that pommel. That's what I'll do. This is dry. Yeah. Cool. Cement. Perfect. Time to interact with you guys a little bit. See, you still got 11 people watching. Sick. Thank you guys for sticking around. Space Marine, I have thought about it, but like that would be a whole nother T50 thing. Like it's huge, so I guess I'm not going to be doing it in the near future ever. Halo armor, same thing. I thought about it, but like I already have a million things that I've built. Like, long story short, until I get my own like place in space with a lot more room, then that's where you'll see like Halo armor and everything. Space is kind of critical for me. You made your own Striker Eureka. That's sick. That is my favorite Jaeger from Pacific Rim. And Pacific Rim was actually back in theaters back in the end of September. And I watched it at the AMC Waterfront. It was awesome. Actually, it wasn't that good. Sorry, the movie was perfect. That was awesome. But the AMC experience isn't like that good because even their best theater, they don't have like the reclining chairs and stuff. So, and the screen was a little bit like foggy and scratchy. It was like kind of weird because I remember watching it on a TV in a basement, and that quality was like 10 times better. The quality was better on a television than an actual movie screen, but whatever. The movie's still a gem, no matter what. Yeah. I'm thinking whether I should bend these, then stick them on, or stick them on, then bend them. I guess I'll stick them on, then bend them. Doesn't really matter. Sick. Alright, so that is our greatsword shaft. Let me back this up so you can actually see the whole thing. Can you see the whole thing? There we go. Yeah, look at that. Nice long handle. Big ass crossguard. Pretty long shaft. I like that. I really do. I love long handles because it allows me to pull back with this hand and strike with this hand. And long swords are just so versatile. So we can actually carefully heat bend these crossguard. There. We'll do that. But how? How do I do that? I keep warping my cutting mat every time I use heat on it. I hate doing that. It's kind of inevitable. Alright, I'm going to put on some protection for my hands. Wherever I put them. Okay, hold on. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. I had to go get some gloves. Don't want to burn myself while using a heat gun. I'm just putting them on. Can I still touch my phone with this? No, I can't. Oh. Does bro read the chat? Yes, I read the chat, dude. I just don't do it 99.9% of the time. I have to use my phone as a camera and the camera needs to be able to see. I want you guys to see what I'm working on. I was jokingly getting mad. I wasn't actually mad. I was just kidding. Almost. I like straight tees, like the one you see already, but since I have the opportunity to do this, I'm just going to take it. And also I want to experiment a little bit. You know how I am. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's a slight bend. I don't want it to be a kink. I want it to be like a bend like that. That's perfect. Now you could also just use a 180 degree fitting. I think that's 180 to do this degree. But if I can just bend the pipe, with heat, I could just do that. We'll just hold that there. Make sure it's in line with the sword, actually. I should have done that. See, that's why I should have bent it, then put them on. So I don't have to forget about that. But it's all good. How about just one bent cross? And I have a vise, don't worry. It's just I'm kind of lazy, and I can just do it the way I'm doing it. I'm all good. Thanks for your concern, though. Yeah, perfect. Oh, whoops. Yes, I love that bend. So it won't get in the way whenever I pull back. I like that. That fits the arch of my hand perfectly, actually. So now we've got to duplicate that on this side. We should be good. Also, yeah, I think it adds a little bit more, some more character to the sword. Also, a lot of swords, crossguards, did have a very slight arch. Let's see what you guys had to say. Let me take this off. Don't hate on Jack. He's just giving me some good advice. A new desk mat. Here's the thing. This is the new desk mat. Can you believe that? I've done so many projects on this. I actually heat warped the last one because I was trying to build a cotton candy machine, which I still have the footage for back in 2020, in December of 2020. Never did it. I had a pot of boiling water or pot of the cotton candy mixture. Put it on this heat mat. Had no consideration for it like warping the heat mat, which it did. So I got a new one. So this is not the OG cutting mat. As a matter of fact, I still have it. Actually, you guys want to see it? Whoops. I have it right here behind my box. This is the OG cutting mat, and it's actually cleaner. But it's just kind of right there. There's a kink in it because I put the pot right there. And I don't know why, that just bothered me so much, I just bought a new one. But this is the OG cutting mat from like 2019, and as you can see, it's the same one. What do I use this for? Nothing. It was I don't know. Well, there's something wrong with me. I don't know. I just bought a new one. I know. It does look better. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey guys. Jack, the guy who just commented, also has a channel about airsoft. So, yeah, go check that out. SMG minigun. No, actually, there are. I'm not gonna make a cardboard guns. That leaves one because like that was I could, which I have in the past. I just stopped doing that because I'm just not as interested as I am in making melee weapons and medieval armor and all kinds of other stuff. But that leaves an open realm for other people to make that as their channel topic. So go ahead, you should do that if you would like. Also, I'm pretty sure there are YouTubers that make cardboard guns anyway, and that's like their typical cardboard crafts that they choose to do. We're gonna heat up this side now. You always want to keep your heat gun moving if you're also doing this. Because if you hold it there for too long, it'll burn whatever you're heating up. Just a FYI. Alright. Oh, wow, look at that. Remember that scene from Harry Potter where he lost his bone for a sec? I don't know why this reminds me of it, but sorry for reminding you of that scene if you forgot about it. Just wait for that to cool down. Then we'll have our shaft. You know what? I could actually split this up into 2 different lives. Because every time I work on the sword, I'll just go live. So I'm definitely not going to finish it today because I got other things I got to do. However, that leaves an opportunity for another live, and I can work on the other sword off camera, which is basically going to be the same thing. And that next live, I'll be doing all the foam. But after this cools down, I'm gonna maybe if I have enough time to cut the foam, I'll do that for you guys. But I'm definitely gonna tape up the handle. I'll at least work on the foam for the crossguards. I might not do the blade. I'll do that in the next live. When is that going to be? I don't really know. Probably the same short notice as this one was. I kind of just started doing it because, you know, my ADHD brain was like, I want to do something today, but I don't have the time to finish the power armor legs. But I want to build something, but I also want to make content. So, yeah, live stream allows me to do that. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'm satisfied with that greatly. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to put some EVA foam on the crossguard and pommel. I'm going to check the time. 45 minutes, not bad. We'll end this at an hour. How's that? We'll stop the stream at an hour. So 15 minutes left. So, yeah. We'll finish this off by completing the crossguard and pommel. Leaving some work for the next live. And that's our plan. Jesus. Alright. What do I'll do the tape job on that after. Yeah. Take these off. I'm going to use some regular EVA foam scraps. These will work. No, these will work. I got to contact cement these. And then I'll electrical tape tightly around those foam. Please don't fall. There we go. Okay. Mark 42. Yeah, I considered it. The gloves, just to protect myself from the heat gun. That's what. And the Gorilla Glue that touched my skin actually took some of that off and stuck it to my hand, so that's cool. I'm going to cut some of this for that. Yeah. It's all going to be taped over, so I'm just going to eyeball this. Yeah. I'm going to use thinner foam for this because I don't want these to bulge out too much. But I definitely want some courtesy bumpers. Glue pot. This stuff is also very toxic. It's called contact cement. Let that dry. So I guess that's where the center of mass lies. Above the crossguard. I mean, after all, the blade is pretty long. Thinner foam. That's right. Adventure Time sword? Maybe. No. Hey, remember that thing I said, please don't fall? It just fell. No, I'm not making a Zwalhander, and I'm not making a Flamberge either. Those are even bigger than great swords. I'm making a great sword. Like this one right here, this is a great sword. which is a type of longsword. All of these swords are types of longswords. Even though the longsword is a type of sword specifically on its own, it's like an orange. You know, it has the name color orange, but it's also an orange. Yeah, I'm making a great sword. Boffer sword. FYI. If anyone's curious, I guess no one really is, because no one really asked, but my second channel, Mark's Workshop 2, it's not dead. It's still alive. It's just very, very untaken care of. Or not even that. It's just I haven't modded any other guns. You know, until that hyperfixation regrows on me, it's at a standstill. But I actually did modify a rapid strike Nerf gun. I just have to edit that video down because it's like 20 minutes long. And I don't even think iMovie's going to let me save that. And even if it did, who wants to watch a 20-minute video of me yapping? Because it is just a yap sesh. And then, months later, I modified that Vulcan, which is right there. Honestly, amazing. It's a, what's it called? Where you comprise more blasters together. Shit, what's that called? Where you fuse blasters together. That's my first. What's the word? First, starts with a C. First, combination blaster, where I cut them in half, and then I made one blaster and used putty to fuse them together. And that was a good video tutorial. It's a tutorial, that's the thing. Not just me entertaining, it's actually a tutorial. And it's a very easy Nerf blaster mod, believe it or not. Integration does not start with a C, it's an I. Nerf Blaster Integration, that's what it's called. That was my first integration mod, and I used a Strife flywheel cage for that. Put it in there, put new batteries in. It's very simple wiring, believe it or not. But it's just such a cool blaster. And I did that after the Rapid Strike, and that's where I'm at. Because it ended up being a way easier video to edit. Everything just kind of worked out in its favor, and the Rapid Strike not so much. It's done, it's modded, it's just I yap too much on it, on the editing. Also, if you're just joining, I appreciate you joining on this wonderful rainy Sunday afternoon. It's rainy where I'm at, that's at least. Okay. Probably put this guy on. You guys can see that, right? Sorta. Alright. No, wait. Oh, whoops. I need this to be lower. Okay. Try that again. Yes. Because when I butt the end of my sword into my opponent, I don't want them to die in real life. There we go. we need a little bit of cushion between them and the actual PVC pipe. There we go. Perfect. FYI, contact cement, you get a little bit more working time, but you paint it on your surface. If you're working with EVA foam like I am, you gotta put on like maybe a thicker layer or 2 layers because it'll soak into the foam. Then you wait for it to get almost completely dry, so it's like tacky. You can actually see all the wet spots on there, but most of it's dry and tacky. You wait for that to almost dry, and then you immediately, on contact, that's why it's called contact cement, sticks to the surface. And you have to use acetone to separate it. But yeah, you just kind of... that's why I like working with cardboard over EVA foam, because cardboard and hot glue, I feel like you have a shorter working time, but it's just an easier working time because I can hold it there and glue it like welding. I can hold my piece of cardboard together and then glue it together. I don't have to eyeball it and hope I land on the right spot. That's why I stick with cardboard. Also because it's way easier, cheaper, and everyone has it to use. That's why. I think I calculated the foam here wrong, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine because I can cut it off. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So you see how there's a little bit of space? When I tape that tight, there will be a little bit of cushion. So it won't actually knock out my opponent completely. It'll just give him a minor concussion, you know. Speaking of injuries, my co-actor who played Austria in that France versus Austria fight. Come on. This is how it works. Look at that. Whoa, now it's stuck together forever. I drilled him right in the eyeball. I was backhand spin-a-rama 3000ing him, and I just chopped him in the fucking... Sorry. Right in the face with my bardiche. Sorry if that's the first time you heard me swear before. I hate to disappoint you. But yeah, please just wear sunglasses underneath your helmets if you ever do that. Or just don't do it at all. Find another hobby. But yeah, we're hardcore, bro. We dress up as historical knights and fight each other. That's how hardcore I am. Sick. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Now we can move that over. Put that back. Check the comments. Still got 9 people. Sick. Hey, how's it going? Same student. Spray it, rain. Yeah. Screw the rain, right? Some language I don't speak. Heat gun returns. My favorite night? Hold on. My favorite night, I guess you're asking me what country is my favorite. Either Germany or England. Yeah. Germany, England, or France. One of those 3. But knight armor, the Gothic or any style of armor originated in countries, they spread across Europe anyway. That's why knights are my favorite warrior, because you could kind of customize them a little bit whenever you're wearing your own armor. So I take elements from other countries, put them into my own armor that I make, like that cuirass I just made, or the placard. And that is what I make my armor out of. Because samurai, there's you know, different kinds of warriors that have a different spectrum as well. It's just knights, I feel like, have the best spectrum ever, you know. Now I'm going to duct tape this a little bit. I'm going to put some duct tape on the foam, just a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to tightly wrap it with electrical tape. If I can find the seam, which I did. 3. I want the transition to be a little bit less steep between the foam and the PVC. There we go. Beautiful. Now, electrical tape. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit here so you can actually see what I'm doing. I might have to get closer to myself for this. Do I have hockey tape? Do I have it up here? I need hockey tape for this. I was going to do hockey tape along this to give it some more texture, but whatever. Yeah, start here. I know you guys can't probably, I know you probably can't see it, but I gotta get it started first. Okay. Perfect. Same thing on all these. Oopsie daisy. You can see this, sort of, right? There we go. If it already surpassed an hour, this stream, if you didn't already know, I planned to stop this at an hour, and then I'll finish this in another stream. It could be tomorrow. It'll just be like the late afternoon like it is now. Actually, I could probably do that. Tomorrow, I might do a stream. Not 100%, but it's a good chance if I have the energy for it. Yeah, this is great progress, alright? Yeah, so maybe just count on a stream tomorrow, and I'll finish this, because time is of the essence right now, but it'll be a lot more exciting. You'll see a little bit more craftsmanship and less of rough craftsmanship like I just did with the PVC pipe. That's what I like to call this stage, the rough part, the rough framing of the sword. You'll get to see some actual finished work tomorrow. Maybe. Yep. Damn it. I did it wrong. I did it wrongly. Crinkled it. I didn't mean to crinkle it. Can do that. Can do that. Can do that. Does anyone like to play any sports? I know it's a random question, but it is a question. I know a lot of my viewers are actually from Europe, because, well, I do European content, like Knights. So does anyone like to play soccer? Just so you know, the people who invented soccer call it soccer. I know you call it football now, but it's called soccer, so yeah. If you couldn't tell by my accent, I'm an American. And that's as far into detail as I'll go with where I live. Alright, cool. Alright, so this might have to do for today's stream. But at least you got to watch me build the structure of a Boffer weapon. I'm sorry if I completely missed the camera angle on wrapping these, but whatever. What can you do now? I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see this better. Jesus. What even is that? What even? Alright, sorry. Knocked over a few things. Here we go. You can see that pretty good. Here's our frame. Very lightweight. This is what the advantage over PVC over any typical shaft like golf clubs or carbon fiber rod or wooden dowel. It's stronger than wooden dowels, but A lot lighter than a metal shaft, like a golf club. But yeah, I love this already. I love the feel, I love the size, I love just tucking it under my armpit. This is my favorite resting pose right here. If you just like tuck the pommel under your armpit and just like let it rest on your shoulder, I love that pose. I love the resting feel. It's cool and it looks pretty cool too. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this stream up. Thank you. Like what did we get? Like 14, 15 people, or no, 20 to 15. 20 is like the high end maybe to watch the stream. And that's awesome. So for you 10 people that are still on right now, I appreciate you watching. And you are free to go. But yeah, I'm going to read the comments actually real quick if you want to. Making helmets. Helldiver. I have to look into Helldiver to help you with that specifically. But I know how to help you with the beginning of the helmet. Paper mache bowls for the dome is a good start for the base of a helmet. You know, if you're trying to make a dome, heads are not perfectly circular. They're more like oblong. So start off with a cardboard frame, like a ring around your head with cardboard about 1 inch thick, and then do a mohawk, then do a sideways mohawk, then you have this basket, then you just keep adding strips to that basket before you have a base, and then you can paper mache over that with newspaper strips. Then you can mix together flour and water for that. That's typically how I make my helmets. You just got here, same student. Well, don't worry. There might be a stream tomorrow, maybe, but like it's very likely. I'm not going to work on this without streaming. This is a stream exclusive project. How about that? I'll promise you guys that. So don't worry. Tomorrow, late afternoon, after 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern United States. That's when I'll do it. After 2 p.m. Eastern United States. Cricket, yeah. Speaking of cricket, the U.S. cricket team beat Pakistan in that cricket game a few months ago. That was awesome. Oh, you like me? I'm your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate it. I'm glad I could help you with your first helmet. Tiny Among Us knife. That would be hilarious. Someone said my Kuros looked like Among Us. More shield videos. I can. Yes, I can. Thank you. How's it going? All right, guys. Well, this is going to be it. I will see you tomorrow, likely, very most likely. So take care. Keep maintaining homeostasis. Goodbye.